Oh, good. It started. Hey! Say
Hi,
hello! Friend. Yay! Oh, my hair is... Okay. We're just gonna go with it, because today there's also Quidditch and swimming. So I haven't made a video for you in a while, since Go to Foss. I think that was on... I don't know when that was. I've given up. All the days are one. Every day we drive and go, except now.
We're walking and going.
We're walking and going. So I'm gonna start with, like, today and work backwards. Right now we are on our way to the Icelandic Museum. It's, I don't know, all about Iceland's history or something, I hope. And then later today is Quidditch with the Reykjavik team, and then is thermal baths, and then it will be, hopefully, a tasting dinner where we taste all the weird shit you never really want to eat a whole meal of.
But not seal. Seal's not on that list.
Seal is not on the list. Whale is on the list. Puffin is on the list. I'll take so many photos. So many. So right now we're in Reykjavik. Yesterday we did the walking tour of the city and walked around a bit. And then this morning there's a penis museum here. It's called the Phallological Museum of Iceland. It's got, think Motor Museum, but instead of human bits, it's got animal penises.
I concluded it was an inside joke that just got out of hand. Vastly out of hand.
Because it's also not just the penises of animals, it's also, like, from what I understand, penis-shaped art?
Yes. Like anything that they could find that looked like a phallus. They're like, here, friend, you collect phalluses.
So, like my rubber ducks.
Yes, exactly.
Got it.
Drastically out of hand.
Got it.
He's like, well, I'm going to start my own rooms now.
Got it. I didn't go. I went to the gift shop. That's all. And that was enough. Although the gift shop I found a little bit underwhelming. I don't know.
I mean, it was only a couple rooms.
Yeah, I think they could have done better. So that was yesterday, which was Friday. Today's Saturday. That was yesterday, which was Friday. Thursday night, we arrived in Reykjavik, like, really technically Friday morning. Really fucking late. Which is why yesterday we did almost nothing. Thursday, we woke up at 5:20.
5:20!
Because...
Ponies!
We rode ponies, and it was very exciting. Sorry.
Very exciting.
Very exciting. And it's going to be a long video. I don't know if you can tell. We're at 3 minutes, and I only got 2 days ago. So we rode ponies, and then we came back from riding ponies, and we drove a lot.
There were bridges. They were very tall.
There were bridges. We also, most of it was driving yesterday, but the highlights included glaciers, actual glaciers, icebergs, real live icebergs, and in a late night stop, well, I guess twilight stop, but the sun sets really late, so it was late. We saw puffins. They were really cute. We went onto a, like, high place. Puffins like to stay. I'm gonna shout now because there's a genie. They're cleaning windows or building windows. Can't tell what. So puffins like to be on high vegetative precipices, as the sign informed us. And we walked around a while up there trying to find some. And then we did. We stayed very still and very quiet.
It was very hard.
It was very hard. Is that where I'm holding the phone upside down. Sorry, I didn't realize that was over the camera. It's usually on the other side. So we saw puffins. They were far away, but they were freaking cute. So I have 1 or 2 mediocre pictures because we were too far away from my phone to know what was what. And then we got to Reykjavik really, really late. I can tell you other things we did, but I don't know what days we did them. We saw a national park, which is... That was weird. This must be the place we smelled last night. They do energy readings. It smelled like teenager. Thingvellir National Park is where they used to come every year for, like, town meetings, except it was country meetings, and it was in a field. It was like 2-week festival in the summer. And now it's a park that I mean, I guess it always was. It's a park that bridges the two tectonic plates, the Eurasian plate and the North American plate. So that was pretty cool.
Geothermal baths?
Yes, we did a bunch of geothermal baths. It's water, and it's hot, and it comes from the ground. Except it's too hot for you to touch. So they mix it with glacier water. Because glacier water and lava water makes people water. It's good. I just woke up. I don't know. You climbed a volcano. How was it?
It was awesome. I don't remember which volcano we're talking about.
I have no idea.
Oh, it's the crater. There was this crater, and it wasn't really a volcano. It's just there was lava happening. This whole entire island is built on lava happening. But
well, I mean, it wasn't a volcano now, but I'm pretty sure the thing you climbed once was a volcano.
This is the book.
I don't think technically it was.
I think they were all volcanoes, actually.
I found a polar bear.
Like, I don't know how this is the polar bear. Fake. I don't know how the mountains would have happened if it weren't for the volcanoes, because it's not like they have a whole lot of land in the first place.
To a bridge.
We did. There was a bridge, a really long one, that was destroyed in some flooding because the glaciers melted. Sometimes a volcano that's under glaciers erupts, and it melts the glacier, and then it floods.
It's a line of fire and ice, and sometimes at the same time.
The volcano melted the glacier, and it flooded the place, and it flooded the bridge. It broke the bridge, and then they really just left a couple pieces of the bridge where they were. They, couldn't get them out. And they put up a sign there, like, this is a monument to the destroyed bridge. I don't know, guys. We saw some other waterfalls. I took pictures of everything. The pictures are in chronological order, for real.
Oh, the geyser.
Oh, yeah. So it turns out that we use geyser to mean all of them, but geyser is the name of one of them. There is one spot where water spurts out of the ground. Where water spurts out of the ground, and its name is Geyser, and other ones have other names. But, we met Geyser, who doesn't actually geyser anymore, and we saw another one that does, and it was pretty awesome. Took a video for you. You probably should have seen it by now. And we went to a place with mud. It went blorp. It did. It went blorp. Interestingly, a bunch of the hostels we have stayed in have been converted boarding schools because, and this hadn't occurred to me, before they had good roads, well, good is relative, but before they had better roads, in the winter you couldn't go to and from school. So they had boarding schools. And, but now they don't need the boarding schools in most of the places. So they made them into hostels and hotels. But a bunch of the towns are calling it towns real generous. It's like,
we went to that abandoned town. Anyway.
We did go to abandoned town.
If you can see more than 5 houses at once, it's a town.
Truth. 6? Yeah, totally a town. They don't necessarily have a gas station or bathroom or food. None of that. They're just some houses together, and they're like, yeah, Smithstown. Because it's Smith and his families. Other fun fact that we learned yesterday, Icelanders still don't have last names. They just, you know how it was like Johnson is the son of John? Well, they use those things on their passports still, but they don't have them. So our guide was Sarah, just Sarah. Sarah, Aner and Jenny's daughter is how her passport would look. But that's it. So that was a fun fact.
Sheep corralling.
Oh, that was another fun fact. We were wondering, because the sheep are not penned in up in the highlands. They're just sheep everywhere. Oh, look, it's telling us, even though it's telling us we have to turn left soon, even though I'm making a video.
Oh, good.
How kind. So the sheep are just sort of up in the highlands all the time, wandering wherever they want. We said, how do the farmers know? And she said, well, first of all, each farmer has a different colored tag, and that tag goes on the sheep's ear. And if the purple farmer finds a yellow sheep, Then it calls the yellow farmer and is like, hey. Is this it? It started with a B. Do we see any street signs? That's not a street sign.
Oh yeah, there you go. Make adjuster.
Okay. But, yeah, so then, like, a couple times a year, 2 or 3 times a year, all the people from elsewhere volunteer to go up into the highlands and drink and corral sheep. They just play fetch the sheep as volunteers for a few days, a few times a year.
This is much more exciting than running from bulls.
Yes.
I want to go corral sheep.
I kind of do too. If I were to come back, it'd be to corral sheep. Yeah, I think that's about it. This video is really long, and we're about to go to a museum. So I will talk to you later. Bye!